Hello Sagittarius placements, welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your weekly tarot and crystal guidance forecast for the week of February 21st through the 27th, 2022. Don't worry if you see this at any other time, the messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, because this is a general message, take only what resonates, and if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. Okay, Sagittarius, we're going to get started with some overall themes or messages from our Empath Empowerment deck. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot, add some positive weekly affirmations, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals that may represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started with your first messages. What do Sagittarius placements need to focus on for the week of February 21st through the 27th, 2022? All right, up first we have find your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you're here to help create a better one. Your tender heart is a treasure. So Sagittarius, I feel like this is a reminder to you that helping others is going to bring you so much happiness. I don't know if you need to volunteer your time, if you just need to give extra attention to somebody, but I feel like you know that your purpose is to be here to help others, to help create a better world. Look for the signs and synchronicities. This gives me that judgment card feeling where you are finding your path. And look for the universe to give you clues as to where that path is. Otherwise, the clues are all of those things that make you feel alive, the things that make you feel most happy. So find your purpose this week. And then we have forgive yourself. This is a common message for this week. Don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving toward a beautiful future. I feel like you are going through some sort of healing or some sort of awakening at this time, and you are struggling to release those things from your past. You are only human. Please forgive yourself for making mistakes. You cannot go back to change your past. However, you can change your reaction or the choices you make in the future. And I just feel like you're really struggling to let go of something. If you've hurt somebody, it's time to make amends for that. Maybe that is part of that making the world a better place. But release yourself from this guilt that you feel. And then we have stop trying to fix people. It is not your job to fix anyone. Allow people the dignity of their own paths. So I feel like Sagittarius, you may be going through some sort of spiritual awakening. You may be seeing things from a different, higher perspective at the time, but maybe the people that you are closest with are struggling to see that same path. Maybe to them, it seems like you're trying to fix them because they don't see the same thing that you do. They don't feel the same thing that you do. So it's so important that you just allow them to find their own path. You cannot force anyone to find their path, or you cannot force anyone to be on your path. You just have to allow them to find it themselves. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for the week of February 21st through the 27th, 2022. Sagittarius, if you like this reading, if it resonates, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you're interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the links below. All right, up first we have this Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. And overall, you have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Sagittarius, the Two of Pentacles to me is all about trying to find balance in your life. You are literally juggling two things and struggling to keep them balanced within your life. So this might be a relationship and your career. It might be your career and family. It might be your relationship and friends. Any two things that you are struggling to find a good balance of. And I feel like you are trying to do this by taking the emotion out of it. You're not paying attention to the water behind you. You are trying to think with your head instead of your heart kind of thing when you figure this out. This may also indicate weighing the pros and cons of something in your life. But in the end, it really does represent some sort of choice that you might have to make right now. And with that choice comes the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can be a confusing card. It's like you don't know which one to take. You don't know which one is the best offer. Perhaps you have so many offers. All of them look good. You just don't know what to take. It's that kind of confusion. But to me, sometimes the Seven of Cups will show you have a decision to make and you don't want to make that decision, so you kind of distract yourself. That's what this Seven of Cups is representing for me. I feel like you are in this moment where you want to distract yourself. Maybe you just want to pull away from reality and go inside and do that spiritual healing. And that's okay, but at some point you're going to have to face reality. And with this Five of Wands next to it, the Five of Wands is about feeling like you need to compete. I feel like this is a really competitive internal thing for you, Sagittarius. Although you might naturally be competitive with other people around you as a fire sign, I feel like for some reason this is an internal conflict with you. Maybe you feel like you haven't achieved the success that you feel you should have by now. But I feel like it's time to put those wands down and get some clarity in your life because, again, the Lovers does indicate a choice. It might indicate the choice when it comes to a lover. This is also the sign of Gemini for Major Arcana, so you might have Gemini placements in your chart or you might be dealing with a Gemini. So maybe this choice that you have to make right now is within a love relationship. But the Lovers is also about like thinking, is this something that is lust or is it true love? Okay, it can mean like overcoming temptation as well. I just feel like maybe you're struggling to know where somebody fits in your life. And I feel like that comes because you might feel like you have to compete for somebody, but also with this Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords can indicate somebody in your life that has been deceitful or is deceitful. And maybe they don't mean to be deceitful, maybe it's not purposeful, maybe they just struggle with communicating, maybe they are hiding how they feel about you, but that is bringing some conflict for you. The Seven of Swords can also indicate not being honest with yourself. So what is it, Sagittarius, that you need to be honest with yourself about at this time? I really feel like you have a decision that you have to make, and it is going to require you to be very honest with yourself. All right, let's get your weekly affirmation, Sagittarius. All right, up first I have, I am successful, I manifest success just by thinking it. So I feel like you are trying to manifest something right now, but you are truly confused on which direction to go. Again, it's weighing the pros and cons, but remind yourself that you will be successful no matter which path you choose, no matter which cup you choose. You are manifesting success right now just by thinking. I am aligned with my soul's purpose. There you go. That's that find your purpose card. That's that judgment type energy that I'm feeling for you. Remember, your mission in this world is not going to pass you by. You are going to find it. Even though right now you may feel very confused, you are looking for signs from the universe, and I feel like the universe is showing you those signs. You just need to see them. So you are aligned with your soul's purpose. And finally, I am full of energy and vitality. So yeah, I guess this Seven of Swords and that Seven of Cups gives me a kind of drained energy. That this card reminds me of draining yourself as well. So remind yourself that you are full of energy and vitality. I just feel like there is some decision that you have to make in order to move forward right now, Sagittarius. All right, let's get your crystal for the week for Sagittarius. What is the crystal for Sagittarius this week? All right, you have blue calcite. Blue calcite is a stone that soothes emotion. It also, since it's blue, can be connected with the throat chakra, which can help open communication. It can protect you from other people's energy as well. And overall, it's just a very soothing stone. But I do feel like there's a decision you have to make, and maybe that decision is going to require some communication with someone. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed your weekly reading. If you did, please hit the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified of your next weekly reading.